Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Navirusithansworld. After two absolutely tiring yet fascinating days at the Nemo Museum and the Amsterdam Tulip Gardens, we finally decided that on the third day we are gonna end up going on the local commute as almost like a local. So whenever I go to a country, I always enjoy just using the local things, eating like a local, and then also roaming around like a local. Like that's my favorite thing to do if I go to any other country. So this is the front view of the train station, and the thing is that I am actually gonna go through the back gates of it, and I am actually gonna go to the ferry, which is gonna be which I really am going to hope and I'm going to look forward to going on the ferry. Wow, such a nice day! Like it's so sunny outside, and it's also such a nice weather. How enjoyable is this trip? How enjoyable is this trip gonna be? We're very enjoyable right now. Okay, right now we are actually at the back gates of the train station, and from it being retro on the outside, it's also really modern and really nice in the inside. Okay, this is the place where everyone's gonna go on the ferry. Like there's many local hotels there for people to actually stay and watch the ba- backwaters really nicely, which is honestly my favorite part of this entire journey. Wow, isn't this view nice? Do you even think or do you also think the same thing as me? Yes, I think this view is honestly the best view I've ever seen in my life. Okay, right now we're actually going on the ferry. As you can see, this is so nice backwaters, just like Kerala. Maybe is Kerala having so much nice backwaters because it's actually owned by the Dutch long time ago. I don't know, but these two places have one thing in common, which is the extremely nice backwaters. So cool, isn't it? A few years ago, when I was actually in Cochin, I had this exact same fuel when I was in the backwaters, and I was also going on a local boat. So yeah, this just gives me a lots of flashbacks and lots of memories when I see all of these backwaters. So we're almost near the second part of the city, and after we enter the second part of the city, we're just gonna wander off like like we know the entire place. Okay, it's almost time for us to get out. And right after we, this entire train stops, and we're honestly gonna start wandering off like we're on a random local, and we're gonna enjoy whatever's in in the second part of this city. One thing that I like lots about the people from the city is that nobody the really less people actually buy cars and also drive really less of them. Many people actually use bicycles, which is really good for the environment and it's also good for everyone's physical health as well. But this is such a healthy habit to do, especially when you're traveling on bicycles. Like you won't even feel anything while you're traveling on bicycles, and it's also really a pleasant experience. Like you get to enjoy wherever you go from wherever you are on bicycles. Like that's my favorite parts on even going on a bicycle. It is a free service run by GVB that's for pedestrians, bicycles, mopeds, and much more people, and even for wheelchair accessible vehicles. All right, this is a local cruise ship where the localites go on an evening cruise tour throughout the entire city and throughout this entire backwaters, and and a host will tell everyone what about the city and what is famous about the city. Right up here, we have an ancient windmill from the Dutch, and the thing is, there are 1,000 of these things throughout the entire Netherlands today. This is an ancient, you must see thing in the Netherlands. Alright, so this is the street view of the Netherlands. It's such a nice, delightful experience to even be in this place, and it's such a relaxing place experience to walk. Like one side of the place there's trees, and the other side there's just these buildings, and we're walking right in the middle of it, which is really fun. I personally enjoyed this entire experience of walking through the streets and also looking at so many, old canal ships and cruise ships. Like that was my favorite part of the city, and I also really enjoyed like walking through this beautiful backwaters view. The National Marine Museum, also known as Het Shipwaard Museum in Amsterdam, is a must-visit destination for maritime enthusiasts, history buffs, and families alike. Located in a historic 17th century naval warehouse at Kattenburgenplein 1018 KK Amsterdam, the, muse- the museum offers an immersive journey through the Netherlands' rich maritime heritage. Oh, these are the old Dutch ships, and the old Dutch ships played a vital role in the Netherlands' rise as a global maritime power during the 16th to 18th centuries, especially during the Dutch Golden Age. Here are some most notable types: Flute, East Indiaman VOC ships, Dutch warships, herring bus, Smack and Botta. The city centre of Amsterdam, also called as Amsterdam Centrum, is the historical heart and most visited part of the city. It's famous for its canal boat, narrow townhouses, and vibrant mix of old world charm and modern energy. Here are some key highlights. The Canal Ring, Grand Cathedral, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Built in the 17th century, it features beautiful canals linked with classic Dutch architecture. Dam Square, the central public square, home to the Royal Palace, New Kirk, also known as New Church, and National Monument. Many street performers and major events. Shopping and markets. Kalverjak, Stark, and New Verdijk, main stopping streets. The nine streets, Negen Straatjes, and Albert Kuip Market and Bloemen Market. Floating flower market nearby. Museums and culture. While the Rijks Museum and the Van Gogh Museum are just outside the core, the city includes Amsterdam Museum, Rembrandt House Museum, Hash, Marijuana and Hemp Museum, many smaller galleries and historic houses. 6. Transport and accessibility. Amsterdam Central Station anchors the north end. Excellent trams, metro, and bike infrastructure. Many areas are pedestrian friendly. I finally reached the last place on my bucket list, which is the Royal Palace Amsterdam. I really felt happy when I actually reached this place after a long walk to this place. I was honestly fascinating about the fact that I actually saw the Royal Palace Amsterdam before the Buckingham Palace. And I did watch a waffle shop in YouTube. And then, fun fact, when I was actually walking back to the train station, I ended up actually seeing that waffle shop and got myself a, Nutella and M&M waffle. At this moment, it was just my random thinking that I had to say goodbye to the Netherlands, and that was true. And this was going to be my last time even going to a place in the Netherlands. So this is the Netherlands airport, and I'm about to take off. But before that, I am going to say one single goodbye to Netherlands, and just bye bye Netherlands. Hope to see you again. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to like, share, comment, and click the bell button so that you can actually start watching so that you can actually know when my next travel series is gonna come, and it's not too soon. Anyways, everyone, bye. Thanks for watching.